Introducing first, coming from the Collins Kennel Club and Salem, Massachusetts, Goldie Collins and Katarina Jinx, Animal Instinct.
It's that animal instinct that brought these two together. Goldie Collins and Katarina Jinx. Katarina Jinx, the more mysterious of the two. Goldie Collins seems to be the one that wants to be in control, but it seems to be a great partnership thus far, David. There you see the award-winning Goldie Collins and Katarina Jinx, who considers all of her opponents her prey.
Here comes Goldie, always following Katarina Jinx, not wanting to get any of that whip action.
She's got that dog collar. It says Goldie right across the neck.
Look at the sleeve there with those beautiful eye markings on the sleeve of Katarina Jinx.
I believe we're going to hear from the duo now.
Oh, it is always nice to meet our fans.
I don't think there's any here.
I've heard some murmuring around here. Some say it's a certain David McLean is saying we should feel honored to be wrestling the Tonga Twins tonight. Well,
that's true.
I think they should feel honored to be wrestling the most dynamic and interesting team in the league. Now, calm down. The thing about twins is that they have a sixth sense. Well, I guess that means we have something in common with them. However, the thing about twins is they may be connected, but that doesn't mean they don't have fear. And we can sense it, for we have animal instinct.
And their opponents from the islands of Tonga, they are part of the Island Dynasty. Chaos and Kona, the Tonga Twins.
In fact, David, the former WOW World Tag Team Champions, the Tonga Twins, are almost fearless every time they come out to the ring. Now taking on Animal Instinct as Chaos and Kona, part of the Island Dynasty, make their way out to the ring, David.
The Tonga Twins, former tag team champions of WOW, the powerhouses of WOW, and they're in there against a team that would like to become contenders for the tag team championship. Katarina Jinx and Goldie Collins.
And a victory over the Tonga Twins for Katarina Jinx and Goldie Collins would mean so much. And now, Katarina Jinx and Goldie Collins obviously had a plan in mind, trying to attack the Tonga Twins from behind, but it just wasn't successful as Chaos and Kona taking it to Katarina Jinx and Goldie Collins. Chaos tags into Kona now as the Tonga Twins in control of this matchup in the early goings. The double chops. Jimmy Snuka, similar double chops now as Kona makes the cover on Katarina Jinx. Katarina Jinx thrown into the ropes now, ducks the clothesline attempt, and eats one from Kona. David, Katarina Jinx was able to duck one clothesline, but she ate that other one just fine. Chaos and Kona now, the Tonga Twins, working great.
Katarina lifted up.
Ooh, boy.
They caught her on purpose to slam her to the mat.
I thought they were going for a double hip toss, but something even worse than that, courtesy of Chaos and Kona, and you can tell that Katarina Jinx is paying the price. Goldie
Look at
Collins.
Goldie coming in and bending out back to back there.
The backstab now, and the sling blade from Katarina Jinx. Good enough for two, says Paige, Prince of Ali. Chaos in the ring now with Katarina Jinx as Katarina Jinx continues to hammer away. She got an upper hand advantage thanks to her tag team partner, Goldie Collins. The head scissors sends Chaos into the corner of Animal Instinct. Katarina Jinx follows up with a clothesline and tags into her partner, Goldie Collins, who fancies herself the best in show. Double side effect from Goldie Collins and Katarina Jinx. Can this win the match? No. Chaos hangs in this matchup against Animal Instinct.
Yes, but Goldie Collins is now laying the boots to Chaos. Goldie knows she's got to attempt to keep Chaos on the mat. Look at Goldie Collins going to work here. Front face lock, moving back into the corner. Goes Chaos. Katarina Jinx climbing the ropes. They've got Chaos in trouble.
Katarina Jinx now.
Oh my, pulling back.
She calls that the cat tree, David, the cat tree submission, but it has to be broken up by the count of 5 because she's using the ropes. Referee Paige Principali trying to get Goldie Collins to take Chaos out of the corner, administering the 5 count. And Goldie Collins once again snapping that back of Chaos right over the knee. Goldie Collins and Katarina Jinx trying their very best to isolate Chaos of the Tonga Twins. It's easier to fight one person than 2 in a tag team match.
It is, and Katarina Jinx raking those claws on the back of Chaos.
That's the cat scratch, is what Katarina Jinx calls that, and I certainly wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that. And Chaos with the headbutt, gonna make sure that Katarina Jinx has all 9 lives intact because she might need them. Now is Kona in the ring, clothesline.
Here we go now. Kona jamming away on Goldie Collins. Oh, a big slap, and now she's got her up and takes her over.
Beautiful suplex connects. Kona with the cover, and Katarina Jinx in at the last second to break up the count. Now as Chaos in for her sister Kona, throws Katarina Jinx to the outside. And Kona now has Goldie Collins on her shoulder. Samoan drop, Samoan drop. Now she's covering Goldie Collins, and it's good enough for the 1, 2, 3, the Tonga Twins. Walk away with the victory.
Here are your winners, Chaos and Kona, the Tonga Twins.
The Tonga Twins got the job done this evening, and you... The first selection match is the championship match, the Beast versus the VIP Abilene Maverick. Let's go to the introduction.
Introducing first, the challenger from the darkest depths of your mind, the Beast!
What a journey it's been, Nigel. What a journey.
A journey indeed, David. There we see the Beast making her way to the ring. The superhero that never lost the championship. She was forced to give it up due to injury. We have found out Vicky Lynn McCoy was the one responsible for taking out the Beast. She paid the price, David, dearly, suffering a major neck injury after the Beast took her out, slammed her through the table. Then the Beast had a championship opportunity, only for it to be interrupted by Tormenta. Well, tonight, David, she gets an opportunity one-on-one with Abilene Maverick for the WOW World Championship.
And her opponent, the VIP from College Station, Texas. She is your WOW World Champion, Abilene Maverick!
Abilene Maverick residing in the big city of Las Vegas, Nevada, the entertainment capital of the world, the home of the Raiders, the home of the WNBA champions, and now the home of Abilene Maverick, the WOW World Champion. She's taken the entire WOW industry by storm. And when I say industry, I mean all the fans, all the wrestlers. Everybody's been talking about Abilene Maverick's return since she made it here in WOW and became that champion. The Beast and she have never wrestled each other ever. They come from a different time in WOW. When Abilene took off to go back to her wealth of Texas, the Beast entered the scene, and Abilene just made her reappearance in the last few months. These are two of the biggest competitors in WOW in the last 10 years.
That's right, David. This matchup marks only the second time these women have locked horns in singles competition. As I mentioned before, the first time the opportunity was destroyed by Tormenta. But tonight, is the night of the Beast challenging one-on-one Abilene Maverick. And Abilene Maverick has done a great job of holding on to that championship, but she's up against the woman, the superhero that never lost it in the first place. Clothesline, and the Beast is hungry. She's coming back for what she believes is hers, David.
The power evident right here in the opening minutes of the matchup. The Beast slinging Abilene against the rope, power dropping her, now into the corner. The Beast, though, caught off guard as her feet got tripped up there. And Abilene took advantage of that. Now Abilene up on top of the Beast.
Going for the crucifix pin, but the Beast caught her up in a fireman's carry type position. Dropped her down with a Samoan drop. Hooks the leg. This could be it, David. New champion, no.
Oh, these fans here that have seen titles change hands already in this episode of WOW are ready to see it again.
These fans are hungry, not only to see Abilene Maverick get beaten up from post to post in this arena, but for the Beast to hold that WOW World Championship in her hands once again.
Oh, Nigel, that left shoulder's got to be in pain as she flew, trying to go into the midsection of the champion, and the champion slid out of the way. The Beast in trouble right now. A kick to the midsection. Abilene Maverick, the champion, taking over on the Beast.
And Abilene Maverick with the legs wrapped around the neck of the Beast, trying to take out the oxygen of the Beast. It's hard to do anything, David, if you can't breathe, if you don't have any oxygen going through your body, and Abilene Maverick knows that. She has scouted the Beast. She has studied tapes, no doubt about it, David. This is a big challenge, and Abilene Maverick, no matter how lackadaisical she may seem, has studied this. That's why she has been hanging on to the championship. Now Abilene Maverick taking that neck of the Beast and ramming it over the top rope, David, that solid steel cable. Abilene Maverick now in control of this matchup.
Jamming away on the Beast. The Beast has never been in trouble like this before, ever.
You're right, David. I don't think we've seen the Beast this down in a matchup that I can remember in recent memory. And Abilene Maverick, once again, going back to what brought her to the dance, that brutality. Just bearing those forearms right into the chest of the Beast, tonight's challenger for the WOW World Championship. Don't think that's gonna be enough to put away the Beast, and it wasn't, David.
You mentioned it, Nigel. People don't know that Abilene Maverick can play it dirty, but she's also got the skills of a champion, that being knowing wrestling scientifically. But right now you wouldn't know it as she's taking it down and dirty with the Beast.
And once again, Abilene Maverick, several kicks to the midsection of the Beast, trying to break down the biggest, the baddest, the Beast in any way she possibly can. Confidence oozing out of Abilene Maverick, who hopes to hang on to the WOW World Championship of the Beast. Headbutt sends Abilene Maverick down to the canvas. Abilene Maverick might not know where she's at, David.
The champ's gonna need that Advil, Tylenol, or something later tonight.
She's gonna need more than that if the Beast gets done doing what she wants to tonight, David. The Beast is in control, and this is a bad place to be if you're Abilene Maverick. Abilene Maverick has been able to escape several challenges, but this is quite possibly the biggest yet. The Beast has Abilene Maverick. She's got her in her grips now as the Beast looks out to us in TV land in the big power slam, the world's strongest slam. She can feel it. The fans in the arena can feel it. Can you feel it, David?
Abilene hit the back of her head. Abilene hit the back of her head on that mat. Similar to Aerial Sky many weeks ago. That can take you out when it hits you in the right spot. Abilene goes to the ropes and is holding on to the rope, saying, "You gotta break it, referee." Jeff McGowan trying to pull the Beast back.
And that's no easy job for official Jeff McGowan. The champion Abilene Maverick buying herself some time.
You're right, Nigel, and now Abilene Maverick getting to her feet to rush the Beast.
And the Beast has the champion. And the Beast Bomb, will she connect? Can she get her all the way up? And yes!
She's got her, Nigel!
1, 2, 3, new champion, new champion!
Oh my, I can't believe it!
Here is your
Championship belt, David, as the Beast has it in her hands for the first time in a long time.
Months and months and months of recuperation, and she's back on top. The Beast is the WOW World Champion once again. But wait a minute. What's Abilene doing on the outside, Nigel? She's telling Jeff McGowan something seemingly like she got hit. She didn't get hit.
You smiled at the camera. I never saw the Beast hit Abilene Maverick at all, David.
She's getting up on the ropes now, saying something, pointing. She's pointing to the Beast. Here comes referee.
Paige Prince of Ali in the ring now, checking the beat for what, David? What?
Why are they checking? What's this? She just pulled something from the Beast trunks. It looks like brass knuckles.
Looks like brass knuckles, but the Beast would never have brass knuckles in her trunks, David. Never. That's not something the Beast would do.
Abilene obviously has told Jeff McGowan she got hit with brass knuckles.
Fans, per official Jeff McGowan, the Beast has been disqualified.
What?
Therefore, your winner and still the WOW World Champion.
Something's absolutely wrong here.
Abilene Maverick remains the champion. The Beast cannot believe it. But this was the beginning of the controversy over the
months as a new WOW superhero, but she certainly has made a name for herself by taking on opponents like the Beast, challenging the Beast to a WOW World Championship matchup. In fact, she was the Beast's first challenge, the biggest challenge she's had yet.
You make a good point, Nigel. The Classmaster is indeed one of the toughest opponents for the Beast. And with this partnership with Samantha Smart, one could make a strong argument to make a bet on the Classmaster is in the title contention lane for having the gold wrapped around her waist in the future.
My, the idiots are out in full force tonight. You see, I'm here to help you. Shut up! Anyways, illiteracy, I'm trying to talk to you about being stupid. Listen, illiteracy remains a significant issue in the United States. In fact, over 57 million IQ inferior individuals struggle with functional illiteracy.
Everyone's less smart than
But
smart.
we are here to donate our time to charity. We are here to help you all in your fight for literacy. Is that a tax write-off? I don't know.
Oh boy.
Anyways.
Maybe that suit is.
She made that herself.
We are here to prove a point.
I like it.
We are here for literacy, and we are going to help one stupid American at a time. Even one would make the world a better place, and where better to start than with the most American girls on the roster.
She's gonna put everyone in class.
I guess so.
And redo them.
I guess so.
Maybe there is a need for it.
And her opponent, accompanied by her tag team partner, Americana, Santana Garrett.
These
The
two.
former.
Go ahead, Nigel.
The former WOW World Champion Santana Garrett being accompanied to the ring by Americana. And David, you were saying these two.
These two formed a friendship because Americana was being bullied in the ring by Jesse Jones, and Santana Garrett had had enough of it. And she came out here to protect Americana, the veteran coming back to WOW to help the rookie Americana. And they ran Jesse Jones, and they took out her friend Amber O'Neal.
That's right.
And here they are, the All-American girls together in this ring. And right now, Santana Garrett's got a matchup with her friend on the outside to cheer on Americana.
Americana, I'm glad that Americana is on the outside of this matchup because in the corner of the Classmaster, of course, Samantha Smart. Ben Scheinberg, the official in this contest, in charge of the action as Santana Garrett locks up with the Classmaster. Classmaster using her size advantage, to back Santana Garrett up into the corner. Santana Garrett, as we mentioned, a former WOW World Champion, but the Classmaster took our current WOW World Champion, the Beast, to her absolute maximum and almost walked away with the WOW World Championship. So certainly a formidable opponent for Santana Garrett.
Immediately reversed by Classmaster, throwing the former champ of WOW down right into the mat. Classmaster dominating with her size right now.
Waistlock takeover, front face lock applied. Very basic maneuver, but very effective, David, now as the Classmaster floats over. And she has the size on Santana Garrett, almost trapping her like a tarantula. Full Nelson there, grounded full Nelson on Santana Garrett by the Classmaster. And of course, we've seen the Classmaster break out her signature patented maneuver, the Scholar Collar, but Santana Garrett going back and turning that hold into a pin, if only for 1 second.
Santana's in trouble now because she is not in a dominant position and the Classmaster is. Santana able to break the hold though.
Santana using years and years of experience, the second generation superstar. Santana Garrett goes down with the weight of the Classmaster into the small of the back, followed up by a boot, David.
I think the Classmaster made a mistake. I would have kept Santana down and worn her down more on the mat, not allowing her to get up, which he's trying to do now.
And as each match the Classmaster is in, the more vicious, the more deliberate, the more powerful she becomes now. Classmaster picking up Santana Garrett, has the cravat applied, twisting the neck of Santana Garrett, and you can see the pain etched across the face of Garrett now as the Classmaster sends Garrett down with a snapmare and 2 kicks to the back, David. Kick right into the face of Santana Garrett now. And here's the Classmaster setting up for the bookmark. She lands it right across the legs of Garrett and now has the leg twisted up, drops it right across the knee.
Going in for the submission now.
The Scholar Collar, David, we talked about it earlier. The Scholar Collar applied by the Classmaster. And the Classmaster staying on top of Santana Garrett, trying to ground Garrett, whose maneuvers are basically aerial-based. Her most powerful maneuvers aerial-based, and she's trying to take that away from Santana Garrett.
She's not only trying, she's executing it. The strategy has worked so far, Nigel.
Well, the longer the Classmaster has Santana Garrett locked up, the more Santana Garrett has to work to get out of that hold. The more energy that she expounds. The Classmaster hammering away on the back of Santana Garrett. Classmaster, surprisingly, David, with that leg drop across the back of the neck of Santana Garrett, has been in control for a majority of this matchup.
Big leg drop, nobody home.
That could be the opening that Santana Garrett needs with the maximum elevation possible. The Classmaster jumped up in the air but had a crash landing. And now Santana Garrett back up to her feet. Santana Garrett firing back at the Classmaster.
You see Samantha Smart out there with the ruler. I hope Santana's not gonna feel that tonight. Americana now giving some words of encouragement to Santana.
Classmaster eats a back elbow and now a boot courtesy of Santana Garrett, who's trying to fight herself back into this matchup. Classmaster runs into the corner. Santana Garrett moves out of the way just in the nick of time. Santana Garrett now charging the corner, back handspring elbow connects.
Finally, Santana Garrett's getting some momentum going right now. The high flyer, this is the mistake of Classmaster. She's allowing Santana the room to fly.
Slingshot into a forearm from Santana Garrett, and last second kick out by the Classmaster. Santana Garrett, you can tell she's disappointed. What a struggle this has been now. Garrett off the ropes with the submission maneuver, David.
Santana trying to get her one arm wrapped around. She's got it, but unfortunately for her, Classmaster was able to get her shoulder in between there. So Santana's really not able to stretch back on the chin of the Classmaster.
Well, in the long arms of the Classmaster, allowing her possibly to reach the ropes in record time now, as she does. And referee Ben Scheinberg says the lock has to be broken up.
But Samantha Smart's over there talking to Mr. Scheinberg.
talking to Scheinberg now as the Classmaster raked the eyes of Santana Garrett. And once again, Samantha Smart proving how valuable she is. But Samantha Smart, on accident, inadvertently hits the Classmaster, David.
Classmaster hit with that ruler.
Classmaster dazed now as Santana Garrett sends the 6'2" superhero down with the super kick and walks away with the victory, David. What a win for Santana Garrett.
Is your winner, Santana Garrett!
Santana Garrett had her work boots on tonight, but was able to overcome the 6'2" Classmaster and manager Samantha Smart. And
The following contest is a hardcore, no disqualification match for the WOW World Tag Team Championship! Introducing first, the challengers from the truck stop capital of the world, Jackson, Tennessee, Big Rig Betty and Holly Swag, the Mother Truckers!
David, they're the new chairwomen of WOW. Women of Wrestling, Holly Swag and Big Rig Betty bringing the heavy metal to the ring. They're ready for this no disqualification hardcore matchup for the WOW World Tag Team Championship, David.
Well, they're deserving of it. Vicky Lynn and Penelope Pink, of course, hitting him over the heads with those mirrors several weeks ago, giving the Carlson twins a shot and an opportunity to go for the championship against the Tonga Twins.
And their opponents from the Magic City, they are your WOW World Tag Team Champions, Lori and Lindsay Carlson, Miami Sweet Heat!
3 times world champions, the Carlson twins. And as I noted, they then got that opportunity to go against the Tonga Twins, Kona and Chaos. They took full advantage of it. Lori going coast to coast on those ropes, and they scored the victory. And the 3rd time, they got to wrap themselves in the silver WOW World Tag Team Championship titles.
History-making, record-breaking, there you see them, lovely Lori and luscious Lindsay. Like them or not, they are Sweet Heat, and they are, David, your WOW World Tag Team Champions. But tonight, Big Rig Betty and Holly Swag have a shot at the Silver Championships.
Well, this is unusual in the fact of the rules, Nigel. It's a championship bout that permits.
That's right, no disqualification in hardcore rules, which means weapons are allowed, David. There are no rules.
Oh my. Well, we got to remember Vicky Lynn McCoy, of course, went through that table when the Beast took her in, and that took her out of contention. So let's hope tonight that doesn't happen to one of the competitors. I hate to see anyone hurt.
That's right, we've seen Lana Star, Penelope Pink, and of course Vicky Lynn McCoy, the Enforcer, insert themselves into these tag team matches. Hopefully that's not the case tonight, but Big Rig Betty and Holly Swag with the metal chairs, they are ready.
The referee said put the chairs down, and the Carlson twins came right in and took advantage of that opportunity. They are pure opportunists. Lori putting the boots to Holly Swag. And on the front of the mat, Lindsay's got the mother. Big Rig Betty as she jams her head into the top of the ring. And now Lori going to town on Holly. And Big Rig slammed into the ring again. Lindsay, Lori, the tag team champions of the world. They're the Carlson twins, Miami Sweet Heat. And they've got the chair, Nigel.
And David, this is our matchup for the WOW World Tag Team Championship.
You're right, Nigel, and anything goes. Chairs, tables, all the action is happening right now.
Now is Sweet Heat defending the WOW World Tag Team Championships, David. And this is a long time coming, a championship opportunity for the Mother Truckers.
That's right, their first shot ever at the championships, and wow! And Holly is slammed face first, right into the steel chair. Her face jammed right in there.
That's what they call the Miami Express, David. Tossing Holly Swag right onto the chairs, and Big Rig Betty breaking up the pinfall attempt. Didn't even get a 1 count. Mama Big Rig with the headbutt.
Holly's face is gonna feel it in the morning, if not just tonight and now.
And these two superheroes, Holly Swag and Big Rig Betty, sending the chairs right into the face of the Carlson twins, thanks to the assist of the super kick on Holly Swag and Big Rig feeling it, David. You hear him, you see him doing the honk honk.
Yes, and the fans know it. Honk honk. Honk, honk.
They can taste the championship. They've been wanting to get their hands on Sweet Heat for quite a while, and Fab Four has been nothing but a thorn in their side, going back to the handcuff matches, David. Clothesline on Lindsey Carlson, courtesy of Big Rig Betty. Holly Swag with the pinfall. Ooh.
That trash can went right into the lip of Lindsey Carlson. Her own sister, Lori, going down to jam it on Holly Swag. Holly moved out of the way, and it hit her sister. Now Holly's been jammed in the head with the trash can.
Ooh.
A nice kick. The mother falls right on the daughter. Lindsey pulled the daughter into the corner. The mother, Big Rig Betty, in trouble. Trash cans and chairs, anything goes in this championship match.
That's right, David, and like our friend Stephen Dickey used to say, this is bowling shoe ugly, and it looks like Lori Carlson could possibly be setting up for that signature coast-to-coast, David.
Nigel, here it comes. Pillar to post. Lori Carlson. Oh, my! She just jammed away.
Lori Carlson with the coast-to-coast, sending the trash can into the sternum of Holly Swag. And Sweet Heat cooking on all cylinders, defending the WOW World Tag Team Championship. And this hardcore matchup against the Mother Trucker could be over. No. Holly Swag hangs on at the very last second now as Lindsey and Lori work together to take down the Big Rig.
The Carlsons both have the Mother Trucker herself, Big Rig Betty in the corner, little Holly Swag trying to get to her feet, trying to defend her mama, and now they take her out also. Oh, what a right hook delivered by Lindsey. Now a boot to the midsection. Lori choking the mother, Big Rig Betty across the third rope. The Mother Truckers have never been in trouble like this before, ever. The Mother Truckers are taking a pounding in this championship match, fans.
And Sweet Heat unhinged. There's a cutter from Lindsey Carlson.
This is it. The Mother Truckers have basically been taken out of action. And now Lindsey just kicking away at the mother, saying it's over. The Carlsons go to the outside. Oh no, they're picking up the ring apron. They're grabbing a table. They're grabbing a table, Nigel. They're sliding it into the ring. Referee Eddie Furt backing up. Lori telling the fans to shut up.
David, this cannot be good for the Mother Truckers as Sweet Heat continues to stomp away at Big Rig Betty and Holly Swag. You see the heavy artillery coming into the ring, the table being introduced. We've seen trash cans, we've seen chairs, and now we see the WOW World Tag Team Champions, the Carlson Twins. Miami Sweet Heat continuing to dominate in this matchup for the WOW World Tag Team Championship, David.
That table's there almost as a teaser, if you will. Somebody's going through it, you know it.
They're not setting up for dinner, that's for sure now. No telling what's in the back of their minds, but nonetheless, they want to make sure that they have both Big Rig Betty and Holly Swag down.
The Tonga Twins, I know, are watching this match. The Tonga Twins, the former champions of WOW. They want that rematch against the Carlsons more than anyone. But the odds were the Mother Truckers needed to have a championship title vis-a-vis Vicky Lynn and Penelope Pink taking them out weeks ago with those mirrors. This is the result of that and the signing that was forced upon me. Here you go. Holly Swag being placed on that table like a sacrificial lamb.
And Lindsey Carlson saying it's over. Lori Carlson.
Lori going up high again, and Lori's got, oh no! Holly just slid out of the way. Lori Carlson just went through the table. No one was there to break her fall. Holly's going over. Holly's grabbing Lori. Holly's got the Holly.
weeks of abuse from the Fab Four. Holly Swag and Big Rig Betty standing on top of the mountain, hoisting those silver championship titles. They are the brand new WOW World Tag Team Champions. And you can see by the look on their faces how proud they are.
Ladies and gentlemen, these two young ladies started their careers OVW. They've been on Netflix. They've been on WOW. The blood in the eye is coming down from the mother. The daughter is Holly Swag.